Hello, those of you who are interested in putting a external breather kit, catch can on your Harley. This is a 2009 Fat Boy, and just a couple weeks ago I installed mine. This video though is not to go through the installation or the rationale to put one of these breather kits on, although I certainly believe in it, obviously, that I did it. But it's more or less to show just an alternative routing that could be done with the discharge hose and catch can. Now the one I ended up using and buying is the Horsepower Inc. version. Reason I did that is because, first of all, I think aesthetically they match very well with the bike, and secondly, the nipple, this rotating collar here, you can put in any direction, and as you see I chose to route mine up, and I'll explain why later. This is for the rear cam engine, this is for the front one, and then up under the tank is where they combine into a brass T. Those are 1/4-inch lines that's provided with a kit from, again, Horsepower Inc. And it's a very soft, malleable, but I say soft, but it actually is hard to compress. It's a very thick rubber. So for the routing of it, it doesn't compress, doesn't kink on you, which is a great feature. Let me get this seat off here. As you saw, I routed up under the tank, routed it beside the wiring harness. And that can be done without taking the tank off. Actually, I did remove the rear bolts and lifted the tank up just so I could more easily route that line in. But the line then comes back around the battery, and then I've got it telescoped into a 3/8 hose. And the reason for the 3/8 hose is because it does actually the fitting on the catch can, which I'll show you here in a second. But from there, you can see it routes down behind the oil tank. And then here's where it comes together. That's the catch can. It's a Golan. I've got it off of Amazon. You can buy it other places, but Amazon was the most convenient. The bracket that is holding it is actually for a bicycle handlebar mount. Again, off of Amazon. Actually, it's the third one that I tried. I'll try to leave a link for that also. Now, I did modify it considerably as far as cutting the length off the arm that extends out so it could bolt right to the transmission, and put a little spacer in there just to bring it out, and it fits. It's tucked nicely in there. It's held very, very securely and can be actually easily taken off. This front arm here, right here, actually, if you loosen the screws, pivots up, so it allows you to take the can out and empty it, which will be done very, very seldom actually. So anyway, just an alternative route that I thought aesthetically worked out real good. It's nice and hidden back there. Unless you knew what you were looking at, you would not see it. And the course of it is very hidden well, and again, quite pleased. And it does work. I checked it along the way, made sure the air was coming out. In fact, you could feel the percussions of the I guess the pistons as they stroked up and down. You could feel it in the hose all the way there at the end. So again, I know it's working well. So anyway, just an alternative route for those of you who are interested in doing so. All right, take care.